Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and I am going to share another Halloween nail design today. I am actually still wearing it on my nails right now, and maybe you're like, girl, your intro looks different than usual. That is because I'm actually in my bedroom at the moment because I totally forgot to record this intro. So sorry if the whole look is different. Sorry if the screen, or at least the footage, is a little wobbly because I'm holding my camera with my hand right now because I simply didn't have enough time to really set up my entire setup, my tripod and my lighting and stuff like that. But yeah, I really wanted to do an extra intro for this video as well, because otherwise we will be jumping straight into the tutorial, and I didn't really keep in mind while recording to record a little extra so I can actually do a little intro. But yeah, back to this design because it is actually a dark red, moody roses kind of design, so it isn't super spooky or anything like that, but I felt like it was vampy enough to actually call it a Halloween design as well. And I know that a lot of you actually aren't really into the really gory, scary Halloween nail designs, so I was like, let's just make it a little vampy. And yeah, I just really love Halloween a lot, and this design is not only wearable for Halloween. Of course, you can just recreate it in any color of your personal preference and just wear it all year round. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching on forehand. I really hope you like this design. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would like to do so. Hit that notification bell as well and become a part of my little nail family here at YouTube. But yeah, for now I'm just going to quit rambling right here, and thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I hope to see you in my next video as well. So let's get into this whole tutorial, and as usual it is super easy to create yourself. Maybe you want to recreate the entire design. Definitely let me know if you do so, because I love to see your designs and recreations as well. But first of all, I have used the Dior base coat as well as the Snatched nail polish by H&M from their ASAP quick dry nail polish collection. They have some really gorgeous colors in that collection, and it definitely does dry quick. So yeah, next up I am going to use a beautiful color by Space Beauty Planet Nail. I'm still not quite sure what the brand name is. Is it Space Beauty? Is it Planet Nail? I don't know. But I actually got this polish when I was in Tokyo, Japan back in November 2019. It's been so long. I really have to go back once we're able to, because I just love that city. It is definitely it almost felt like coming home or something. I just love it there so much. But I am going to apply 2 coats of that to my pointer finger as well as my pinky fingernail, and I'm just going to apply 2 coats, and after a little bit, a little later in the video, I will be topping it off with another red glittery polish just to deepen up the color a little bit more. It doesn't really matter if you are a little sloppy or streaky with the application, since this is a Halloween kind of vampy design as well, so it doesn't have to be perfectly neat. So don't pressure yourself if you're just starting out painting your nails or doing nail art or anything like that. You can be a little sloppy and streaky with the application of this one, simply because we're going to cap it in with another polish anyway. So yeah, just apply 2 coats and make sure to cap in the free edge of your nail as well. This actually makes sure that your manicure stays put a longer period of time without any chipping or tip wear. That is just something that has helped me a lot, especially with my heavy duty manual job. It just really helps to make my manicure last longer without mostly chipping and tip wear. But this polish is actually really cute. It has a jelly red based formula, and it has some smaller glitter as well as some bigger holographic glitter as well. But this design is mostly all about the hand painted roses. So I'm going to use 3 colors to create those. First up is one by Catrice. That one is limited edition, but you can just grab any similar colors to that, which was a deep blood, oxblood kind of red. The second one is a super glittery red polish by Orly, and the last one is actually Soko by Zoya. I haven't used this polish a lot yet, but I have worn it on my toenails when I was in Greece back in September, and it actually lasted really good even without a top coat. So yeah, I'm just going to grab my little like palette or plate, however you want to call it, dunk the colors on there, and just start putting those roses on my nails with a small dotting tool. So I'm starting off with the darkest, like deep ox blood red kind of color by Catrice. Once again, you don't have to use exactly the same products that I'm using right here, but I just love mentioning what I'm using, because otherwise I'm going to get a ton of questions, like 50 questions, like the same question as well, if I don't mention what I'm using. But yeah, you can use the black as well if you feel like I want to do a black and white and gray kind of roses design for Halloween. That would be really gorgeous as well. Even though I feel like for me this is a Halloween vampy kind of set, of course you can wear it any time of year. There are no rules to nail art, or at least that is my opinion, and you can just wear it all year round. Maybe switch up the colors a little bit to make it more like fun or summery, or maybe more like wintry or something like that. But yeah, you just want to glob on some of those darker like spots. It doesn't have to be perfect either, but in the meantime, while that is drying, I'm going to grab a dark green color. I'm just using one by Essie. Once again, just use whatever you have handy, and I'm going to use a small brush to actually make some little rose leaves, like the green leaves that are on the stem and stuff like that. So yeah, once again, you don't have to be super precise, but because I tend to get the shakes every now and then, I pretty much had the shakes like pretty like heavy while recording this video. I was trying to do a really light streak, so not really putting a lot of pressure on the brush while applying the color to my nails, and that is actually a really handy tip if you do get the shakes like me for whatever reason whatsoever. You know, we get the shakes, it can be caused like by a ton of different things. Mostly for me it's because I have a higher blood pressure, and sometimes it's just because I'm low on sugar, you know. It can have a couple of different like reasons why it's happening. But if you get the shakes like me, just make sure to have very light application and light pressure of the brush on top of your nail surface. That just gives you a little bit more control, and it doesn't just like glob all over the place. So yeah, if you have any questions about that or want to know more about that, definitely let me know in the comment section down below as well. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm already applying the second, like the super glittery Orly polish I just showed you a little earlier. And I'm just going to make some swirly kind of C shapes and some dots on top of the roses. This is just to give it a little extra like depth, I'd say. And I just really love to add glitter. Like, who's with me? Who is part of Team Glitter just like me? Because I just feel like it makes it look even more vampy and just more deep, and it has just, I don't know, it has a little bit like something extra special whenever I'm using a glitter polish, and I just really love it for this specific design. And yeah, once again, you don't have to be super neat or super precise because these roses are quite small, so from a distance it already looks really cool, and even up close I'm still wearing it right now. Now I'm recording this voiceover, I've worn it for I think a little less than a week, close to like 6 days, 7 days or something. It's still looking pretty neat, and it is looking pretty nice as well with the different tones of red, especially because of the glitter. It just gives a little extra something, if you know what I mean. And of course, you don't have to be a nail art ninja when doing designs like this, because at the end of the day, if you don't like it, you can just remove it. And of course, you can practice on forehand, maybe on some swatch sticks or practice nails, or maybe just on a piece of paper or something like that. You don't need like super ninja skills when it comes to doing nail art like this, because most of all, it is all about what you like and just having fun and just winging it as well. I totally wing it like 9 out of 10 times whenever I do a design video like this. I just go with the flow and we'll see what comes out. But yeah, back to this video, or at least the design, I have to say, because here I just applied the Orly color on top of the pointer and the pinky as well, just to add a little more depth and to make the color a little bit more like bright and more blood-like, more vampy, I have to say. So yeah, I just added 1 coat extra of that one to those nails because it just matched and really tied in the design more. But yeah, even though I was like, I'm done with the leaves, I just wanted to add a little lighter green, kind of just to make it more lifelike or lively or more deep, as well as we did for the roses with the other color. So I'm just going to add a little bit of a lighter green, which was one by Orly as well. I am totally loving that brand at the moment. They have so many gorgeous colors and the quality is pretty good as well. So yeah, I'm just going to add a little bit of green to most of the leaves. You don't have to do this if you feel like I want it to be more like 2D like, and a little bit more flat or old-fashioned roses kind of looking, but I felt like it gave a nice touch and it made it look a little bit more lively, and just like you put some extra work and attention and love to your design, I just feel it gives that little extra something, just like the red glittery polish did for the roses. But to finish off the roses, as you might have noticed, I go back and forth in between the roses and the leaves and the like other nails where I applied the red. That is just because when the base for the roses was drying, I didn't want to sit around doing nothing and just waste time. So I was like, I'm just going to do the leaves, and then I did a little bit of the roses again, and then I'm going in back to the red nails, and then I'm adding the other color to the leaves, you know. That's just like a little bit of like time management, I'd say. If you don't want to sit around waiting, doing nothing while your nail polish is drying, that is the way to go. Just make sure you have a little like plan on forehand, in your head even. Like, okay, while that is drying, I can do this, and while that is drying, I can do that, you know? Just make a little plan for yourself if you don't want to spend a ton of time doing your nails, because in the end, it really doesn't have to take up a lot of time just to do cute nails, you know? I think I did this design in like 20 minutes or something, and that is including dry time and even thinking about what I wanted to do in the first place, you know? But yeah, I am just going to use the Vanta Black by Starrily, which is my favorite black polish, or at least one of my favorites. It is super opaque, and I'm just going to add a couple of dots, really random, to the rose nails. I just really liked it. I don't know, I was just like, let's slap on a little bit of black and just do some dots, because dots are always cute, and it just fills up the like nude kind of base that we used and the bare spots that we didn't have any roses on. And after that has been drying for like 5 minutes, definitely wait a good amount of time, especially if you have used this particular black or maybe a stamping polish black before going in with your top coat, because it might smear all over the place and totally ruin your design. So just to be sure I don't have streaky madness going on, I'm going in with the smudge proof top coat by Nicole Diary. That is one I use a ton, like usually all of the time whenever I do like stamp designs too, because stamping polishes have a lot of colored pigment in them, and some regular polishes as well, and those can just smear really easily if you're going to use a regular top coat. So yeah, I'm just going into the red nails first, because those are actually pretty much non smudgy or the chances are a lot lower that those will smudge. So I'm just going into those, then I'm going into my thumb and then the other fingers, or at least the nails, just to make sure they have a little longer to dry. But yeah, let me know what you think about this design, because it is the end of this video already. Also, let me know if you really like to do hand painted designs yourself. I am definitely trying to trigger myself to practice more, which I'm doing in this video as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and as usual, I hope to see you in my next video.